Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Ashtanga tune-up series. This class is all about Navasana. I know it's your favorite pose, boat pose. So I want to break this down because I feel like there are so many ways that we can avoid doing the work and work really, really hard at the same time. And I know there's nothing more frustrating than feeling like you try with all your heart and all your soul and nothing happens. I couldn't do the lift up. I couldn't do Navasana properly when I first started practicing. But more than 20 years later, I can tell you that you can find the way to make your boat finally float. So the first thing to think about in Navasana is to really understand where the structural integrity of the asana comes from, and then where the ease of the asana is. There's always going to be in your asana practice a kind of balance between effort and ease. It's never all squeeze and it's never all relaxation. There's always some balance that comes in, and this is really one of the core teachings of the philosophy of yoga. So in Navasana itself, let's try this together. We can come to a seated position with the knees forward. The biggest mistake that people make is they think they have to balance on their sitting bones. So if you roll forward to the front of your sitting bones, you can feel that the knees separate and the back muscles activate. And the sitting bones are very pointy and specific. And when people try to balance on their sitting bones, they end up using their back muscles and pushing the belly out and end up with a lot of pain in the front of the hip flexor region. So we want to think about actually the complete opposite of that in Navasana. So let's put your feet on the ground, and I want you to rock back and forward so you can find your sitting bones. Then, let's draw the navel in and give a little pelvic floor activation. I'd like you to rotate the tailbone just a little bit under, so there's almost like a sinking feeling. Your sitting bones are still in contact with the ground, but you move to the back of the sitting bones. And this gives a little bit of weight to the space between your sitting bones and your tailbone. And this is actually our kind of most efficient place to balance in Navasana. We'll keep the feet on the ground, and then I'd like you to lean just a little bit back, and we can even go, again, we're feeling the back of the sitting bones, the space between the sitting bones and the tailbone. The knees are coming lightly in, and then extend the arms. So this is kind of our anchored boat, where the strength of the hull of the boat is really being built and fortified. So we're drawing the navel in. Your abs, the lower abdominal region, is firm and rooting down, right? So you're thinking pull in and root down. Nice. So let's hold it there. Stay for another few breaths. Nice. What's going on with your torso? From the navel and up, the torso is kind of free. It's not extended and it's not squeezed under, but we kind of have this neutral position from the navel and up. So Navasana is complex.